Hey everybody, Josh here, and I am back to do another comic book review, and for the very first time I'm going to review the Doctor Who comics. So far I've only gotten through the 9th Doctor and the 10th Doctor, so those are the only ones I'm going to review in this video, although there are also comics regarding the 11th and 12th Doctors. Now, I don't know that review is necessarily the right word. It's probably going to be more of a recommendation video because I want to keep this spoiler free because I'm not sure how many people are actually reading the Doctor Who comics, and if you're not, you really should because they are really wonderful. Starting with the 9th Doctor comic books, so far there's only 3 issues out for his story, and I'm pretty sure this is a limited run comic. I think it's only going to last 5 issues, so it's going to be really short, and it's actually really interesting, and it works very well with the show's continuity. It picks up with the 9th Doctor, Rose and Jack, basically right after they leave World War II, right after that 2-part episode, The Empty Child, you know, Are You My Mummy? That, it picks up basically right after that. And they discover a bunch of Time Lord technology on sale at this interstellar black market. And that's as much information as I really want to give you about this. That's a very high level kind of idea of what's going on in this comic. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the author's name. It's C-A-V-A-N Scott, Cavan Scott, I'm not really sure. And Blair Shed have put together a wonderful story. Blair Shed's the artist, and it's absolutely fantastic art. The story's amazing. Again, following 9, Rose, and Captain Jack. And who doesn't want to see more Captain Jack? Every time John Barrowman does a convention, one of his questions that he gets asked time and time again is, are you ever going to go back to Doctor Who? And his answer is always, I would if they asked me. So here we actually get more Captain Jack, and that's great. So, the 9th Doctor, 3 issues in, it's going to be a 5-issue run, I'm pretty sure, but check it out, it's absolutely fantastic. Moving on to the 10th Doctor's comics, and these are even better than the 9th's. I know 9 is not really everybody's favorite Doctor. He kind of gets a little bit of heat, you know, he had a really short run, and then of course Tennant, who was absolutely amazing, followed him up. So 9 gets overlooked a lot, but the comics are really good. But talking about 10, these comics are absolutely amazing. If you haven't read the 10th Doctor Adventure comic books, you need to run out right now and at least pick up his World War I adventure where he is taking on the Weeping Angels during WW1. Now, these stories actually follow the 10th Doctor shortly after he's left Donna. So it's, well, obviously it's before the end of time because that's where he left. But it's sometime between when he left Donna and the end of time, and he's got a brand new companion. Her name is Gabby Gonzalez, and I love Gabby Gonzalez. She is awesome. She actually might be my favorite companion of the 10th Doctor. Of course, he had Rose, and everybody loved Rose, but Rose was never really my favorite. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comments for this, but I actually liked Martha Jones a little more than I liked Rose, and I didn't really care for Donna that much. And then there was Wilf, you know, he was kind of a companion, and Captain Jack was kind of a companion. But Gabby Gonzalez in the comics, I absolutely love her. She's amazing. Now this is an ongoing comic, and it's 14 issues in, so it is a lot to catch up on. But I'm pretty sure at least 1 trade is out now, so you don't have to buy the individual comics for the first few, but it's totally worth it. The cover art on all of these is amazing, the art is absolutely fantastic, and they've captured the voice of the 10th Doctor to perfection. Like, I can hear David Tennant delivering the lines that the Doctor is saying in the comics. And if anything, if you're a Doctor Who fan and you love the Weeping Angels like all Whovians do, check out the World War I arc where they're dealing with the Weeping Angels. I think it's 4 or 5 comics long, so it's not very much. It is incredible. And of course, like I said, I am not totally caught up yet on the 11th and 12th Doctor Comics. As soon as I do get caught up with them, I will do a video about those and just give you my thoughts on them. But so far, what I've read of those comics, they are really good and I would definitely recommend them. But I'm going to put off doing a video about them until I have read all of them. Okay, in the interest of avoiding any spoilers, I'm going to cut the video off here. But if you guys want to talk about the comics, if you're reading the comics and you want to have a conversation, let's do that in the comments. And if you want to avoid spoilers, you probably want to stay out of those comments because that's where the spoilers are going to be. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you want more content, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.